is Nafees Kausar. Today I will be delivering the project 8 from the CC manual. And the topic I have selected today is called the 4 P's of public speaking. So 10 years from now, I was studying in one of the finest schools of our time. I was studying in Udayam Higher Secondary School. Among many great good things, there were 2 great things about that school. First, it was a co-ed school, and second, it was situated in the heart of Dhaka University. So, there was a window of opportunity to take one of these beautiful girls and stroll around the Dhaka University area. A window that always remained shut on my stupid face because I looked like this. And be honest with me, right? When a guy looks like this in school, you don't expect anything from him. None of the beautiful girls got attracted to this kind of face, right? The only attraction that it draws is of the teachers because they perceive that a guy having this kind of look is dumb, stupid. He will never be the first boy of the class, right? So I was doing in one of the classes, and back then in Udayam, I guess it was the first Bangla medium school that incorporated public speaking in its actual routine. So we had a class dedicated fully 45 minutes for public speaking. In one of these classes, I was sitting. One of my favorite teacher, he was called Motin sir. He called me up and he said, Nafees, I said, what? He explained me this picture, and he showed me a picture that looked like somewhat like this. A group of boys and girls standing, and they are probably singing the national anthem or something. And he said to me to explain this picture. And I looked at this picture and I talked. And then he said, go back to your seat. Then I came back. One of my friends, his name was Adnan, he said to me, bro, what you did over there? I said, I explained about the picture. He said, no, you didn't. You just stood there like a cartoon. And you said nothing. And I wondered what went wrong. I talked, but I realized my voice was too low that it even couldn't reach the front row people. And I had no body language whatsoever. So what happened? They couldn't even realize that I was speaking, right? So I felt very devastated when that happened. And now I realize why that happened. Because I didn't knew about the 4 P's of public speaking that I have invented now. Can anyone guess what can be the 4 P's of public speaking? These are the 4 P's of public speaking. Can anyone guess?
Passion.
And what does the flower stand for?
Love.
The last one?
People.
Exactly. So yeah, let me start. The first one is practice. If you don't do enough amount of practice, there is no point of doing public speaking. Because when we do practice, we sharpen our skill and we increase our confidence. Right? So when I go on stage and do deliver this kind of 7 minutes of speech, I practice how many times I will forget that, right? I practice when I'm in the shower, I practice when I'm in the bus, I practice when I'm getting up and down from the stairs. I practice every single day before going to sleep. That's what I do for this little 7 minutes of speech. So practice will give you confidence, you will not feel nervous, you will not hesitate, your voice will not be shaky, you will not put your hands on box and talk about it. Okay, so first one is practice. The second one, as Abu rightly said, is passion. You need to have passion for the topic you're talking about. If not passion, you have to grow a little bit of interest about it. Right? For example, your boss is telling you to give a presentation on your yearly plan and you don't have any passion towards it, right? So the best what you can do your research and grow some little bit of interest. So when you have an interest within you, you'll be able to talk like it actually means something to you, and your boss will be happy with you, right? For example, you are giving a presentation in university. So what you can do, you can just read out from the slide, and please don't do that because reading out from the slide doesn't mean doing public speaking. So what you have to do, you have to go beyond Google. You have to mix with people, read their story, share their story, and know and connect it with your presentation, and your presentation will skyrocket like this. For example, instead of that ugly picture of that boys and girls standing, if there was the picture of the girl on whom I had huge crush on school days, right? I could have written poems about her, right? Who knows, I must have sang for her, right? But there was that stupid picture that I couldn't explain anything about. So whatever it is, sales speech, Ross's presentation, your university presentation, you need to have passion or at least interest about your topic. Then we have purity. Purity means what we are talking about, it has to be real. The stories I'm sharing with you, the information I'm giving to you, has to be pure and true in its nature. Because if it's not pure, if it lacks purity, what will happen? We will forget what we are thinking, we will think about it and do other stuff. So purity is another P of public speaking. And the last, but certainly not the least, according to me, it's the most important P of public speaking, which is the people. If you fail to deliver what is in the speaker's mind to the audience's heart, the purpose of public speaking will not be valid. I have to connect with the audience, right? I have to tell them the story. If they are Chatkaya, we are Chatkaya with them. If they are Noakhala, we are Noakhala with them. We talk in their language, going alignment with them. And when we connect to each other, we share better, we know better, and we can persuade and inform others better. So I want to leave all with a simple message that if a kid who was 10 years ago called a cartoon can do something like this, each and every one of you can do better than this. Back to you, Toastmasters.